5 regions, 50 teams, over 1,800 matches per year. Onivia, League of Legends highlights heaven.
Face checker brush.
All right, an Orianna for pawn in mid.
Gotta say, the ball delivery system here is basically Elise only. So, having a lot of money and having too much money, that's very clearly there.
Like, what does he Google to find these really bizarre things? I'm going to hold that thought, though. Pawn getting jumped on in the mid lane, throws out the shockwave, doesn't have much damage. And the Abyssal Voyage from Mata, not going to arrive in time to save his life, but it might be enough to get a kill into Umti. Looks like he is kind of just accepted that he is dead to rights. He'll let Depth pick up a kill, but first blood still goes over to Jin Air.
That's pretty much lane 1 for so on in many ways.
He's going to go in onto Smeb. Here comes Umti, but Score is waiting in the brush. They just have
Bait
no
is
clue.
real.
That's going to be the ward coming down, and that might just be the turn away by Jin Air. Going to try to go back in. Smeb gets a big shock blast on the Umti. So he got locked up by the Cocoon, and so on. Just keeps pushing forward, and he goes down. Score and Smeb both rather low. If they get isolated, Umti can turn that around if they want any hope of taking this to a third game. Score now wrapping around from the back. Umti's there. They're going to go ahead, turn straight onto him. The Cocoon with the damage just comes right through with a help of Pawn. Big shockwave connecting. Ash Arrow onto Teddy for the killing blow. And KT very swiftly pick up 3 more kills in the bottom lane. Having to concede the turret.
Depth is sticking around, still has Ash Arrow. Oriana's walking up.
That's a curtain call, open up. Depth immediately getting out of range. Ash Arrow comes through, connects on the Kuzan. Big shockwave onto 3 members will connect, but nobody goes down. TP out from So On. Smeb here to join the party. He's going to get popped up by the Glacial Fissure, but now So On looks like the juiciest target available to KT. The Cocoon flies straight in through, locks him up, and he will go down. Turret not able to be picked up by Jin Air, and Umti is trying to get out as safely as possible. Snowflower and Kuzan both getting away with a sliver of health. But now Umti gets found from the sideline. Score wrapping around the Raptor pit. Lands the Cocoon yet again. And that's going to be another turret going down. KT looking to take the tier.
I did not expect that level of play.
Grab out of the header, wins out of an ass. So On getting jumped on the top lane. And there's just nothing he can do. Doesn't matter how tanky he is at this point. Just a full team of KT ready to lock him down. Mata forced to use the flash again.
And actually, Kuzan's going to brute force down mid, so.
Oh boy, Umti. Caught by the Ash Arrow. Shockwave comes through. It's going to be another kill, and that's definitely going to be the turret going down now. As Score gets the kill credit. 5-0 to the skies. Get a kill.
I think he was more interested in killing the Maokai, to be honest.
Definitely did seem that way.
Oh, it's Kuzan.
Oh, he just gets caught by everything. Cocoon plus Shockwave equals
So
death.
many control wards down for so long. They know no vision could have been crept in. Only the potential for one scrying orb, Jin, not even range to put it down. So will be unanswered Byron. That wasn't a good smite score. That's
See the wave clear. Just not very reliable from the side of Jin Air. They're going to go ahead and commit to this TP. Score gets chunked down to half. Curtain call coming through. Mata going to be taking up the rest.
Oh, he got it!
Wow! Bends the bullet around him. Finds Score right in the back line. Upon getting jumped on, but So On a bit all on his own. That's going to be the Deadly Flourish, connects onto the Orianna, into the Glacial Fissure. They come up with a kill. Now, Def nowhere to go. He's going to go down as well. Smeb still in the bottom lane, nowhere to TP in. Knows that it would have been for nothing. Just knocks down the...
and all for the cost of just a single turret down bot.
Speaking of assassination and Corky, Kuzan alone in the top lane. Smeb just going to smack away at him with a hammer. And comes up with the solo kill.
He's at 50% HP.
Down to half. That's going to be packaged used in the back. Depth. He's going to get hit by the Deadly Flourish. Still alive for now.
Oh,
There we go. The big one over the wall. Kuzan comes up with a kill. That's going to be a massive opening for Jin Air to get in onto KT. Smeb goes low.
Shooting gallery.
Mata, but it doesn't even matter. He goes down. There's going to be Smeb following suit. Pawn only able to get an answering kill onto So On, but it looks like he's not even going to be able to exit. Tries to speed himself up with the Dissonance and the Ghost. Kuzan coming in the Rocket, not going to connect, but he's got the inside track on the lane.
Very chumped out.
This is such a dangerous spot for both teams, but especially KT. You have to think, but oh, Teddy!
Oh.
He just gets popped immediately. The Shock Blast plus the Dissonance wipes him off the face of the earth, and that is going to be KT saying, okay, let's go straight for the Baron.
KTF burst damage their own. Umti caught out a few times. This time it's the other rookie. And Teddy exploded in it.
Half HP, So On trying to sprint his way in, committed the TP to that. Won't find an opening. So On going low, flashes away, doesn't have a GA to come back up. Shockwave sucks him back in, and he goes down to the Dissonance. Pawn coming up with the opening kill here for this fight. Nexus turrets crumbling in the top side of the map. Looks like this might just be the end of the game. Glacial Fissure coming through. Mata is there to eat up Smeb to keep him safe. Score into the front. ready and willing to tank up for his team, has a GA as backup. KT, they'll get the third inhib, they'll get that one Nexus turret. Do they want to go for the finish? Looks like the answer is yes. 2 members dead on the side of Jin Air. A hell of a lot of damage to come out still from Deft. The Nexus now exposed. Kuzan down to half HP. He can't do a damn thing against these Baron-powered minions. Umti is able to get a kill on the Deft though, firing back, but Pawn able to take him out. And now Kuzan, Score jumping onto his face. He'll come up with the kill. That's going to be the Nexus going down. That's going to be a 2-0 victory for KT.
Yep. 5th match win in a row. A bit wayward in some points of this game, but still deserved winners overall. Score's 300th LCK game is with another victory. KT roll on, but certainly some VOD reviews to happen about how they transition that mid-game. This is not the first time they've run the very low tankiness comps. They've run it a few times. Cleaner execution than this. So, a couple of things to review there. And Jin Air, the rookies finally showed their rookie status. Umti and Teddy, most consequentially, were caught out as the game rolled on. They were not able to make what would have been a massive comeback for them against one of the top teams in the LCK. And KT take it down 2-0. Jin Air put up a fight, but not enough to pick up a game.
Yep. Some decent performances from them. So close.
Thank you guys for watching. If you disliked this video, hit that button. If you liked it, hit the like button and subscribe.